What was it like for you and Abyss growing up? Did you guys grow up in Ohio?
We did actually grow up together in Ohio, near the Cleveland area, and we had a normal childhood. He was always a little weird, but we played out in the backyard. We played toy soldiers. We played this and that. Obviously over time we kind of drifted apart, and went our own separate ways.
What sports did you guys play? Was that the big thing?
Big time football. My brother Abyss was a scholarship athlete at Ohio University, and was a 5-year letterman there. Got a great education,
did he get his degree?
He actually got his degree. This is a little known fact about my brother Abyss. You're getting an inside scoop. My brother Abyss actually has a master's degree of administration and marketing from Ohio University. Look it up, folks.
That's awesome. that's a tale of two worlds.
It is.
Going from this with the barbed wire, 2x4, to holding a master's degree in the other.
With the barbed wire 2x4. That's a great analogy there to show you kind of where he's gone. I think my mom's disappointed every time she looks at his diploma that he kind of took the route he took, but yeah, no doubt about it. My brother, he may be big and lumbering and pretty scary, but he's a pretty intelligent guy too.
That's interesting because a lot of times too, I find that a lot of the wrestlers who portray, like your brother portraying a very monstrous, sadistic type of wrestler, are also very educated. Go back through or have done a lot. Mankind, Kane, some of these wrestlers, you talk to them, and they have degrees. They're able to pull off this character, this persona, but also are educated.
And I think that's the thing is, you mentioned guys like Mick, and there's a lot of others, but this business is not an easy business, and it's a thinking man's business, and you've always constantly got to be thinking how to refine your game and how to fine-tune things and different ideas and different things to add or subtract from your repertoire. And it takes a very intelligent person to craft a promo or to get a story out like it needs to get out, and that it takes a very intelligent person. I think that's one of the most underestimated things that fans never look at. Is a lot of these guys are pretty smart people, and in this business, like I said, you have to be.
What is it like, because you mentioned your mom, what is it like because she's got a lawyer in the family, she's got another with that master's degree that's this monster wrestler, the lawyer is now getting into wrestling. You guys must be driving your mom crazy.
Yeah, I think she's a little disappointed in me. I think she was kind of hoping that I was going to be the shining knight of the family and kind of stay out of all that shenanigans and fighting and bleeding and cutting people open and throwing down tacks and tables and everything else. But I think she's proud of us both. I think she's a little confused, like a lot of people are right now, as to my brother and I. But I think like any good mom, she's there to support us.
Have you ever had to use any of your lawyer abilities to help your brother?
Gosh, you would think I would have had to bail him out of jail a million times by now, but he's pretty incognito. He finds a way to do the damage and kind of disappear or dissipate from the situation and kind of get out of Dodge. So unfortunately, as much as I would like to think I probably could have built my entire law firm just off of his arrest, I have never had to actually bail him out.
And what advice would you give to anyone that wants to become a wrestler? You mentioned some good things already. The
biggest thing I tell young people that want to get into this business, whether it's a woman or a man, be dedicated, and if you're not, then just admit you're not. And if you're really that dedicated, it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of time, and make sure you go to a reputable school. I mean, there's 90% of the schools around the country are probably not very qualified, and a lot of times they're just money grabs or whatever. And if you're really serious about this business, find a good, reputable school, research it, make sure you know what you're getting into, and then, like I said, make sure that you're 100% in, because this business is not an easy business to make it in. People think it is, and I think it's like any other Hollywood thing. It gets sensationalized, but it's not easy. It's very difficult, and you've got to have 100% of your heart into it, and just do things right, and then you'll be okay.
Joseph Pard, Cleveland Browns fan.
I'm I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually a Chicago Bears fan.
Wow. So you and D'Lo Brown have a lot in common.
We do have a lot in common. Yeah, we talk about the Bears all the time. My brother Abyss, he's a Steelers fan. So he was upset. I know he was probably upset that Mike Tomlin got fined $100,000 today, but
we're right for almost running on the field. All right, Joseph, thank you so much sharing some stories about yourself and your brother. Appreciate the time.
No, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I hope we can do it again sometime.
Thank you.